Hello there, Soul Tribe. Welcome back to my channel, The African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine. Thank you very much for joining me again on this channel. If this is your first time, welcome on board. To our regulars, guys, thank you very much for all of your messages behind the scenes. I know a lot of you were concerned by my long silence. Thank you very much for your concern. Let's get into the messages for the week ahead right there. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Holy Guides, Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Ariel, what does the collective need to know for the next 7 days? I'd already done a pre-shuffle as I was going into this. For the next 7 days, what do we need to know here? Clear, concise messages. So for some of you, there may be some legal matters coming up. Perhaps for a couple of you, there are matters that have already gone to litigation or that may go to litigation. Some of you have been put in a very competitive situation and you needing to say your side of the story or to speak your truth or things like that. This is a live feed for some of you. Remember that this is a general message, so it might not resonate with everyone. So take what fits, leave the rest for someone else. So crossing your path, yeah. Someone may be wanting to take up some sort of action or start up some conflict with you, or it's already started, but it will not be a success. From a 5 to a 6, it will not be a success. Coming up for some of you, there is a reconciliation coming up. And that's a lovely energy to go in for some. It's not just a reconciliation between lovers. This could be you connecting with an old friend, an old boss, employer, employee, family member, whatever it may be, but there is definitely a reconciliation on someone's mind. In the past, you were able to put on a heavy burden. A very troublesome and burdensome season came to an end for many of you. A lot of one's energy, so a lot of creativity is on the scenes there. Next 7 days, what does the collective need to know? Many of you are deciding to go and look at your financial stability. Some of you may be working with the land in some way, mining, farming, horticulture, whatever it may be. Everything does come from the land anyway, no matter what it is. So someone is working on that. And I see that someone is being regarded as someone who's very organized, who knows exactly what they need to do for their household. And perhaps someone is wanting to come back into your life because they're seeing that your wife material, you're very organized. But for just a couple of you, this person wanted to come back into your life with some conflict, yet they know your worth, they know your power, they know that you are this queen here and you've worked to be this queen, to sit on this throne here. They want to come in, it's quite conflicting energy, that's the conflict right there. Coming in with a reconciliation, but with conflict that was not a success, just stopped dead in its tracks, however this conflict may have been playing out. For some of you in the future, you're going to need to take care of your paperwork, your administration, and this is also talking about a lot of good news coming in for you. Could be news concerning business or something, and you're being required to use your business acumen to make the wisest decisions concerning your hustle, your work, your projects, and whatever else it is. Wow, okay. As your foundation, I see someone may be signing some important contracts, agreements, and paperwork with someone who's very influential, who's very honest and very upright, someone who's gathered a very good name for themselves because of the way they work together with others. And this person is like, you know what, I've seen your work ethic and I think I could team up with you and work together with you. And that's a lovely energy coming in for someone this week. This may even lead to the start of a new business, a new enterprise, and you might be needing to do some research on something new. Take the time to research, read, go online, pick up a book, ask people who've already done it before. So if you're talking to a person who's got 3 years experience in a certain field, in 20 minutes, if you're listening properly and you're really processing the information they're giving you, you've also gleaned a bit of information that helps you to make the right decision concerning this new business that you're starting. It's interesting with the ones, we got the 10 and then we've got the 8. So you've completed some trial successfully and there are new beginnings coming up with it. Some of you are, wow, this is an interesting contrast. Okay, I've seen this before. Someone is thinking about being in a relationship, but also wanting to continue to be in the hermit mode, taking a necessary retreat from the world, moving in silence. So someone's coming in saying, no, I want a reconciliation with you. And someone's like, no, thanks. The way I'm thinking, my inner hopes and desires are right here, that I should continue on my own path of solitude, looking deep into myself, because I'm not just alone here. I'm praying, I'm planning, I'm preparing, I'm connecting with Source, with Spirit, with God. I'm taking a closer look at things. And someone is taking a closer look at this reconciliation coming in like, Has this person changed the way they say they are? Yes, I know my cards are well worn, well loved. So, for most of you in the next 7 days, any problems that you've been coming across are not as serious as they first look. And this is the general message that's been coming up for the collective for most people, that whatever you're looking at that's threatening your mind and all of that, Spirit is saying, you know what, it's not as serious as you first thought it was. If you take a nice look at it, you're going to find that there's actually a solution around it, and there's a way around everything. Now, let's find out here, what does the collective need to know? If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my details will be down in the description box down below. You can send me an email on empressvibes@gmail.com and book your personal reading with me. Distance is not a barrier. It doesn't matter where in the world you are. I can still pick up on your energies. Firstly, what is this conflict, Spirit? Please could we have that spiritual intel? Oh, there's too many. What is the conflict? Yeah, someone is worried, or someone was worried in the past about certain changes coming up, possibly worried about an energy of a Sagittarius who's coming through with a lot of conflict and chaos. What is this here? Yeah, this is an interesting theme. It's come up again. There's the conflict, but someone's saying that they love you. They want to be with you. They've got a cup of love for you. They're sending messages that show love. They're telling you that they want to work together with you, but they still get you all up in your head and you're thinking, no. You say that you want me, but you know what? You are a heavy burden. A heavy burden. And when you're looking at me like a donkey, thinking that I could become a beast of burden to carry your burdens right there. No sirree, says someone right there. So why have the plans been stopped? Why are they not going to be a success? Someone was already told, excuse me, with the hermit almost on the side. Someone was told, they were given advice and told not to come up against you, not to put you in a competitive situation, not to fight with you. Someone underestimated you and didn't do the proper research before they tried to attack you in any sort of way. Even though they're still coming in the guise of, I want to be in love with you, or I'm your friend and all of that. They were told not to mess with your energy, and they did not listen to this advice, and this has led them to costly and foolish mistakes that could have easily been avoided. If they'd taken time to listen to the hermit like this here, things could have gone a different way. This is why it was stopped, because they already given advice and told you know what, whatever you're planning to do, please back off from that. Abort mission. It's not going to be a success. So don't even start with that. And they're like, oh, no, I know I can really do this here. So there's someone with some sort of a strange strategy for asking a girl or a boy out. Yeah, there we go. They started a smear campaign telling everyone that you're not good, that you're not the person that you say you are. And here they are behind the scenes coming in with some sort of a proposal, wanting to say that they love you, yet behind your back they're talking a lot of things about you. Now people are looking at them thinking, you know what, you must be out of your freaking mind, because if you're saying that this person's bad, but you're talking about wanting to get back to the same bad person, you've spent 8 months telling us how bad, how nasty, how evil, how conceited and self-absorbed this person is. But here you are saying, oh, I want to make peace with this person. And you haven't even gone around to all the other people that you spread this campaign to tell them, hey, you know what, guys, I was just messing around. I was saying this so that no one else could form a connection with this person. Yeah, they started a smear campaign and it's not working. Right now, guys, we're in a a Neptune retrograde. So this is coming up in terms of the dreams you're having. You might be having a certain type of dream that you don't normally have, a certain theme of dream coming up for you. And also any illusions that were spun for you are falling away and the truth is coming out. So if anyone tries to come with you with some sort of a mask, some sort of false approach, that mask is falling off before they can even turn their back on you, and that cycle is closing out. From a 5 to a 10, it started, it's been going on for some time, but it's coming to an end. As quickly as it began, it's coming to an end. 5, 6, straight to a 10, it's been closed off. What's coming up for the future for my darlings in the next 7 days? Some of you need to take care of your paperwork and your administration, things that you're applying for and stuff like that, whether it's online or physical. So there may be applications that started. You started communication in the month of April for some administration to be filled out. You want to follow that out. This could be an Aries as well who needs to take care of the administration because they're almost going to get to the end of a very painful chapter in their life. Once they sign this document and whatever administration, this chapter where they felt like this, stabbed in the back, is going to come to an end. And interesting, for me, this card as well, I see this as my Neptune card. So Neptune is coming in to help close off a cycle that has been going on in your life and bring you to more success. And with that, I feel that Spirit is asking you to take note of the lessons you learned in the past so that you don't stand any chance of repeating those same lessons. You're taking notes, remembering what you've learned and making sure that you don't repeat the same lessons. Tell me about this reconciliation here. Yeah, so the Hermit is looking at this reconciliation. What is the Hermit thinking about the reconciliation here? We also have Virgo energy coming up in this reading as well. Yeah. Virgo realized that someone who's trying to come back into their life has actually been spying on them. If you can see this right here, we have the mermen who've been backed into a cove in a battle. They finally got a little bit of a respite from the battle that happened up ahead. They headed into a cove, and what do they find? Ammunition, an arms, is it called a cachet? Yeah, a stack of arms for them, and they're rearming themselves. See, the swords are coming out of the box, something that was hidden previously, but we've got the one character just standing there watching. He's not even heading towards arming himself, he's just watching. So you may have found that someone was sneaking up, trying to keep tabs on you, being very low vibrational, spying and stealing and all of that, because they've seen that things have turned around for you. They're seeing that the wheel of fortune has come up for you, and they're coming with all this nonsense here with the conflict and confrontation. Yeah, wanting close combat with the Empress. That's not a wise idea. And this Empress I get is still the same Hermit. Emperor, Empress, the roles can be reversible. Someone is thinking that you're their soulmate, you make a power couple with you doing the work and them enjoying the benefits of your work. Where's the power in that, guys? Because this person is coming with conflict. They're all like, I want a reconciliation and bring in this cup here. Let's get back together. But they're coming with so much conflict. This is the same thing that's coming up. So guys, you all need to be mindful of people coming back into your lives from the past. Family, friend, lover, acquaintance, colleague, whatever it may be. They're coming in because they're seeing that the wheel of fortune is turned around for you. There with the Neptune right at the top of things, right there in this Neptune's retrograde season. But they come with conflict and confusion, wanting to fight with you, trying to knock the Empress off her pedestal. Admiring what she has, not to keep her in this element, but to debase her and devalue her into a close combat kind of a situation, which is a situation that's really not going to prosper. It's not going to work. That's why Spirit said it's blocked, it's coming to an end, it's not going to work. You don't come across an Empress because an Empress has earned her respect. She didn't just sit there and become an Empress, she's earned her respect. She's much higher than a king or a queen. And look at the star shining right above her. She's divinely blessed. And the inspiration that comes from her is blessed too. So that's why she's backed off into this hermit mode, taking a step back to assess the situation, to assess this re-entry of this person into their life and seeing, is this going to work in my favor, or am I inviting trouble to my doorstep? Someone has been told not to let the devil in because, the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, as they say that. Someone's been told not to let the devil in because you have to invite the devil over the threshold of your door. And once you do that, it's very hard to tell him to pack up and leave. Yeah, because this person is trying to manifest a beginning with you because they're seeing that you're the Queen of Pentacles right there, and they're seeing you happy, receiving good news, and they see that your spirit guides are on your side, bringing a brand new love to you. Bring into life a situation that may have been lifeless in terms of your love life and your emotions. And I see that through the midst of this year, I was getting a download of this year before I started channeling this reading for today. Your ancestors are writing a message. This is like a message in a bottle right there. Your ancestors are writing a message for you. They've written volumes here. This is your ancestor. This, for me, this is my ancestor card. The ancestors are writing a message to you in your dreams with Neptune playing up there, coming up there, sending you a message and saying, you know what, don't take this person back. They're spying on you only to cause chaos and conflict and cause some sort of fuck shit in your lives, and there's something new coming in for you. So take action towards, action again with the Chariot. Continue to grow your base, grow your business, become that success. Some of you are in the spotlight and someone else is not quite liking that. For someone else as well, okay, I see this. Okay. Yeah, this message could also be for someone who's had a death there with the family. My sincere condolences go out to anyone else who has experienced loss. And I just want to observe a moment of silence at this point for any one of us who's lost a loved one. Yeah. So this person wanted you to be in this energy here, all of these here. You see, putting you all up in your head, making you, putting you all up in your head, causing you confusion, hoping that you're going to step out and act the fool. I'm no fool, no siree. I ain't going to be coming out here acting the fool, acting out of character, adding heavy burdens to myself. You're deciding to go a different way altogether as you listen to your intuition and your gut feeling, because you know this person put you through enough heartbreak and depression and betrayal, and you Queen of Swords them. Now, there's no one more intelligent than the Queen of Swords in this deck here. She can come out as being ice cold at times. Look at this, cutting out this reconciliation. Oh gosh, the messages today are just like so direct. Spirit is just like so on it. I think it's because we're still in the energy of the full moon. So you've Queen of Swords, this connection here, and you're like, no, it ain't gonna be no baby, come back, let's do a sequel to this sad love story. Ain't no sequel to Romeo and Juliet. The way it ended is the way it ended. And you're cutting out people, places, and situations that don't serve you, even this reconciliation, and deciding to walk away from it because you see it for exactly what it is. And you see the way her arms are together, her hands are enmeshed together, she's kind of like, I see, okay. So you want to use a different tactic. You've been fighting me behind the scenes, and now you're coming up with this reconciliation, which is not a genuine one. And I'm just going to put you in your place real fast. There ain't going to be no sharing of goblets of wine, of love, and all of that. I'm going to Queen of Swords this thing right here. Because I know you've been talking about me, a lot of communication going back and forth, and you've been doing a whole lot of things all at the same time. But behind all that you were doing, my intuition was spot on. I saw the truth clearly about what you were doing. I could see clearly into all the different maneuvers and strategies you've put in up to do with the house, to do with the commitment, to do with the child. This is what I saw while I backed away and started to look deep into things and look differently at things, looking into myself, looking into a situation and having a different view of the whole situation. Seeing clearly, my eyes being cleared, the veil lifted, led me to healing, divine healing from on a soul level. I managed to retrieve my soul from the darkness, from the depths that you left it at when you broke my heart. I healed myself. And I started getting a more of an equal give and take in my life. I've balanced things out in my life. I'm no longer all out for you. I'm no longer cold and all of that. I've balanced things out in my life. Yes, there was conflict you're sending to me, but you know what? I'm stronger than you thought I was. Much stronger. Much stronger. And with your strength, you're going towards new contracts, new jobs. Someone may be getting a new job, a new appointment coming through. Some of you may be doing the Capricorn as well. And someone's making it, someone's making a decision over something that was happening behind the scenes, some sort of a sleight of hand that was playing out. Spirit just asked me to really go deep into this message, into this connection that is coming up there. Let's find out some more from Spirit here. What advice does Spirit have for the collective as they come up with these past energies coming through, and there's new business opportunities come through for the collective as well in the week ahead? I'm going to clarify all of this here with the Wild Unknown Tarot. That was fast. So you're going through a beautiful transformation, and I love this here, the symbol, as above, so beneath, going into your infinity. Wow. So you might start seeing a lot of butterflies, signs from spirit. Butterflies, you might find a butterfly has landed on your doorstep, or it just sits there, it doesn't run away from, it doesn't fly away from you. When you come up, you're getting a lot of signs and symbols from spirit, from universe. You're going through a huge transformation, a transformation that's going to help balance you out, and whatever it is that you've been praying about is coming to pass. Because we've got the as above, so beneath coming up there. You've been praying for something very specific, and it looks like Spirit is delivering this thing. For some of you, there's a very important transaction coming up. I see you getting some written information. You're reading this information about a transaction, and you're getting more balance and change coming into your life. So there's inevitable change with the energy that has come up already earlier. And because you've already backed off and gone into your hermit mode, moved in silence, kept your cards close to your chest, there's been a change, and there's an inevitable change. Things cannot remain the same. So this is a change in, it could be in earthly possessions as well. Someone is getting a new job, it's some sort of a new contract, or it could even be a house move for someone else. And this may be coming because of your connection. You're getting a job that's going to allow you to move to the kind of life that you want to live, because I was talking about this person, this new connection, the mentor coming up for you here. You might fear this change, but you know what? It needs to happen. We got the 10 of Wands coming up there. Some cycles come up. We've got the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning. So it has to happen. You might even find that it's actually, excuse me, you might find it fun. And you need to face this new change here with a lot of grace. The grace of a newly formed butterfly. A world of possibilities awaits you, my lovelies. And it's balanced on your delicate wings. This is still a delicate new change coming in, so you want to sort of like protect it, keep it safe. Yeah, we've got all the rainbow colors coming in there. You want to keep your hope alive. You want to protect your new beginnings here coming up for you. We've got a lot of number 2s coming up. Some of you might need to make some very important decisions in the weeks coming up ahead. What else does the collective need to know right here? Let's get some advice from Spirit. What does the collective need to do in the next 7 days? What's your advice? You're being asked to move quickly on some advice that you're getting. Move quickly on some transformation that you're thinking of bringing into your life, because you already know all that there is to know about the situation. Okay, read these upright. Yeah, there's been a death to an old way of thinking. That's why the transformation has come in. Birth and rebirth are very intricate themes that are woven carefully together by fate at times. So there's been a transformation in your life, and you now know all that there is to know about a certain situation. You're ready to move forward. So what is your advice? To move forward quickly on whatever advice you're getting. I'm getting strong Scorpio energy, or something could have started with the full moon in Scorpio. I know I'm still talking about the full moon in Scorpio even now, in a lot of my soul tribe as well. We're all still talking about that full moon in Scorpio. Guys, that was just wild. That was just intense, and so much came out. There were so many revelations, some things that you just couldn't unsee. So Spirit is asking you to move forward, allow this transformation to happen. Don't fight the transformation, because it only makes things more painful for you. Let's see, what is it that is crossing your path that you need to be aware of? Yeah, there's the closing of a chapter, that inevitable change I spoke about. The closing of a very painful chapter in your life as new beginnings come in for you. What else does the collective need to know? Yeah, some of you are closing off this chapter feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have enough, you're not enough, and all of that. How is this closing out, Spirit? How is this 10 of Swords coming out for the 5 of Pentacles? You're getting some messages that are telling you that you're coming to the end of this painful chapter in your life. But as you're getting this message, someone is sneaking, spying, because the 7 of sneakiness popping in right there. Could be around the full moon. The full moon was a couple of days ago. You could have seen this person on the full moon. There could be a thief, a snitch, a spy, someone keeping tabs on you because they believe that their world with you is not over. And this is a person who does not really think before they act, because there we have them with the knife, spying. Then we have them riding solo. and thinking about the past. That's why they're saying that their world with you in the past is not over. But this person is very toxic, plays a lot of mind games, and you're seeing that their mind control is not working anymore. And they're seeing that's true. This is a person who wanted you out in the cold. They wanted you to be left out in the cold, possibly to be evicted, to be jobless, to be homeless, to be without love, without a family, without anyone to care about you. Why is this coming to an end? Why is this coming out, Spirit? Why do we need to know about this? Because remember, we asked, what do we need to be aware of in the next 7 days? So someone's popping up. You're seeing the back end of someone, which is what you need to see of any sort of karmics, just their backs walking away from you. But you've got a real friend who's telling you about this here, telling you know what, I see this person's been here. Perhaps you've had a dream about their friend apologizing for keeping tabs on you and trying to devalue you. Spirit is saying, pull back your energy. Pull back your energy from this very low vibrational thief here. This is someone who's keeping tabs on you, who's very sneaky, who's not honest, a very dishonest associate that you may have. And this is someone you know, because Spirit is saying pull back your energy. You've already given them some energy. This person could be a Leo, but not necessarily. What else do we need to know about this here? Let's continue to move with the cheeky girls right here and find out what else they gotta say. The cheeky madame. The cheeky madame is coming up with some words. What is cheeky madame saying about this sneaky person here? Move in silence. Keep your cards close to your chest, child. Because this person's coming in, they're spying, then they want to confront you and say, I just want to talk about things. But it's not really talking because we already saw the confrontation earlier on. So whether this is a family, friend, colleague, lover, whatever the situation may be, this person is coming in acting like they want to talk about things, but they're spying, they're keeping tabs on you. And I don't know the validity of a connection that's based on first spying on you, being sneaky, because if this person comes to you, you're really going to doubt anything that comes out of their mouth, because you're going to be like, did this intuitively come to you to ask me this, or are you asking me this because you got my full dossier in front of you and you're finding out information about me that I did not tell you? So you're coming out, look at this, guys, I can't even make this up. This is a toxic ex. This is the theme that's been coming up here. Toxic ex. Pull back your energy and move in silence, because this person wants to know everything. They're sneaking around, but here you see you've got spiritual help. The magpie is coming in and is squawking, be alert, be alert. We got the sneaky character coming in. Now, often I've spoken about, I think one of the last readings I posted, we spoke about how you're going to catch the spy or the thief or the low vibrational person. A lot of times you think, oh, I need to be on a high alert, then I'll catch them out. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. You're just busy minding your own business. Maybe you change your schedule a little bit. You drive out a little earlier or a little later than usual, and there, boom, you find the spy. You actually see the spy paying off their lookouts, the surveillance person that they've put right by your corner. But they're not finding out anything. They're being sneaky, but you're moving in silence, so there's nothing that they can find out about you. Let's see, why is Spirit saying we should move in silence? Guys, I thought that this was going to be a quick reading, but I've been away for a while, and I suppose all of your spirit guys got a lot to tell me, right? Right, let's pull this out right in front so we can all see the energies coming out at the same time. What is this here, Spirit? Why are we moving in silence? You might be dealing someone with the initials EF, but not necessarily. This person thought it was a service to the community to get you set up or to get certain people watching you. This is I've heard my American friends saying gang stalking, and I've been like, what on earth is that? But I get it now. A whole group of people that will tell each other, okay, at 10:45, this person moves out in this direction, they move like so. So you'll be at that street corner, you'll be able to see them up to 2 blocks down. They've got all these random people who are just planted there and sending random messages and saying she's left the house. Damn it, what a flippin' waste of energy, unless you're doing this on a professional level. If you're keeping tabs and spying just for the fun of it, just so that you can know what time a person comes in and goes out, who comes to them, what kind of stuff they're eating, what they're doing, just to see, imagine that is like 3 hours wasted out of your time, because if you're concentrating on someone else, you're not concentrating on your life. Spirit is saying move in silence, because this person was thinking they're doing a service to the community by keeping tabs on you, and you're getting out of that energy later, haters, in silence. These people are trying to confuse this connection. Person acting like I'm spying you because I'm so in love with you, yet they're still detached, to cause confusion, for you to just think about them a minute longer. Like, but what do they mean by that? Why are they doing this here? Here we see, got a BS alert. Someone's coming in with a whole load of bullshit. And you need to be aware of that energy there and not allow your precious time, my lovelies, to be wasted by someone who ain't got nothing to do with their time, someone who wastes their time continually by doing things that they don't need to be doing. Let's find out some more about this move in silence. Why are we moving in silence, Spirit? Because you have some important decisions to make and you've been conflicted about those decisions. They are there with Gemini energy. Move in silence, especially if you're dealing with a Gemini who is an ex for some of you. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, I've dated like 5 or 6 Geminis. Which Gemini is this? The one who's trying to make contact or the one you're going to find snooping around? Yeah, this person is seeing that you're moving in silence because this person is seeing that you're no longer left out in the cold. You're no longer thinking that you don't have enough, you're not enough. You've realized your own power. Because remember earlier on, these people try to devalue you, to just make you seem like you're not important. In my language, they say, you. That's like a very dismissive statement when someone says, no, this person is not important at all. Someone tries to make you seem to the community like you're not worthwhile hanging around, like you've got no value, like you're a loser, like you're a bottom feeder, but you're out of that energy because you spend time alone. So there's no way you're feeling lonely because you're used to spending time alone by choice, by design, or by a special need. And this person can't see. You're being told, allow this person to continue to move in this energy where they don't know, they can't see what you're doing. Why are we moving in silence, dear Spirit? Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't tell everyone your business because you're dealing with someone who's a one-night stander, very in, out, very non-committal. They're seeing you there, very like wifey or husband material, very grounded, on top of your game, someone who's mastered the elements, someone who's mastered the emotions. You're not a basket case and you don't just go off at any odd thing that comes your way, and they see that. They're trying to come in. No, look at this contrast, this one-night stand energy here. Trying to come against a queen. This is a knight trying to come against a queen. And this queen is like, I see you. You know, the way she's her head is tilted. She's like, look at this here. Let's get this in focus. I see you. Okay. So you want to ride in and make me stand up from my throne. You've already tried to disgrace me and debase me and devalue me by coming in and trying to have a one-night stand with me and then going around and telling everyone, oh, no, I've been there, or he's like this, or she's like this, or there's nothing to write about here, nothing to see, guys. I've already been there, and I know that this is not a first rodeo, and that's what I'm hearing. I see you. Shout out to all of my soul tribe. Shout out to all my beautiful friends. And they're seeing how you're loving yourself. For some of you, they're seeing how you've got a new love in your life. For some of you, they see that you're not feeling left out in the cold because someone new is loving you, or you're loving yourself right. You know your self-worth. Remember a couple of weeks ago, a message came out where Spirit told us to raise our standards. So you've raised your standards. You know yourself. You love yourself. You know that you're not about to be made to act out of a character by anyone. You're not about to stand out there and have some sort of a street brawl, a street fight. Your mama, your papa, this. You're not about to do that. You're not about to disgrace yourself. If they want to roll around in the mud like pigs, you are not going to join them in the mud bath unless you're going for a beautiful mud spa kind of thing that you've chosen to go for. Yeah, my words are a bit squonky today. I suppose it's the full moon energy. They can see that you're not left out in the cold. You're not worrying about anything. You've given God all of your concerns. You're working hard. There's a new business boss coming in your way, and you're getting investments. You're happy like a baby. And investments are coming in and you're getting the harvest of your hard work. Because this person has been watching you for a while, watching you work, watching you hustle, and they're seeing how your hard work is paying off dividends because you have been consistent, like the second hand on a watch, child, not even skipping a beat. And they can't do that. And they're wondering how you manage to free yourself out of all the mental confusion they try to bring your way. This person tried to make you feel left out in the cold, to make you doubt yourself, to make you ask yourself, is there anything wrong with me? Why has this happened? And all of that. But you've plucked out all of those swords and thrown them into the ground. Many times when you have the swords coming out, there's I don't know where I've put him, but there's usually the swords in someone's back and all of that. But you've put all these swords into the ground. And you're holding two swords of your own at the same time. You've got wings, you've got a lot of angelic guidance around you. Guys, you might start seeing a lot of feathers, a lot of signs of feathers. Some of you may be seeing owls that could be significant for you. Some of you are just meeting feathers on your path. You freed yourself from the left out in the cold energy that they wanted you to be in. Look at this. They wanted you in this. I'm all alone. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no one. People probably using death spells on you as well, using necromancy to raise up. Can you see near the skull? There's a funny, like, spiritual energy rising up there. They were using necromancy to try and turn your ancestors against you, to try and turn your loved ones against you, get you in a state of confusion and all of that. Unaware of how you need to raise your standard. I mean, this girl's just sitting out there in the cold. There are caves nearby, but the thought does not even cross her mind to go and get shelter. They wanted you to be so debased, so lacking in self-love and value. But look at this. You stood up. You've got the wisdom of the father owl behind you right there. And you've got, right, I'm going to grab me two of these swords and I'm going to fight my own battles right here. And I ain't going to lie here and wait for you to do things. And here you've got two more swords, the 8 and the 10 that makes the 10 of swords. You brought this painful chapter to a close. And they see all of this. You've closed off a painful chapter. This might be something that you didn't want to see for the longest time because maybe it's someone that you really loved or that you really respected or that you really considered as a family member or a friend or a real connection, real connectie. Two twos coming up with you, but you made the decision to see some things about them. And I think to help you make the decision, look at this here. Someone was trying to use all this necromancy on you, yet you've got the power of 1,000 ancestors behind you, helping you to manifest a brand new destiny for yourself, helping you to manifest new finances, and everything blooms wherever you are. Can you see the flowers blooming under her? Wisdom of the mother. Wisdom of the ancestors of the 1,000 generations behind you. They were trying to raise up these people here. Get your dead grandmother or grandfather or even some random stranger's grave that they went to, that they were speaking ill to try and get you in a sense of lack. But this person rose up from there and they're like, no, man, I'm not going to attack this child. She's working so hard. And the spirit guide of yours came up and look, they've got their hand on your shoulder to steady you, to guide you. She's not even aware of these spirit guides behind her. She's not even aware of her ancestors standing up and riding behind her to give her comfort. This is also being told to say once in a while you might feel some heat on some part of your body, just random. That's just like an angel just holding you and saying, you're not alone, child. I got you. She's oblivious to what's going on here, that ancestors are behind her. And the grandmother said, no, not my grandchild. Not my grandchild. I'm going to give her strength. I'm going to put my hand on her and give her strength and help her to manifest a better future for herself. Guys, I absolutely enjoyed doing this reading. And it really feels good to be back on this channel. If you like a personal reading, my details are down in the description box down below. Till the next one, I wish you love, light, and healing. But you know what? I think I'm going to extend this reading. I'm going to do a little quick one here. Let's find out what the ancestors are saying to you. Love and light. Till the next one. Stay safe, stay prayed up, and do not get distracted by these energies trying to fox with what you're looking at. Take a deeper look and move in silence.